Furthermore, going into the back of the boat, starting to work our way inside, Yamaha gives you what they call a masthead light. This is also an anchoring light. And instead of having it one long piece like they used to have it, it now has a hinge, which is really cool. Store it in smaller spaces. Once you get this screwed into place, notice there's a flap right here. Open your flap. There's a screw here. Align the screw with the notch. You'll see a notch on the inside. Press down, and then you'll want to rotate this into place. That's going to lock it down for you, so that'll be able to be working. There's a dash, a switch on the dash that I'll show you. Right here, see where it says nav anchor? The navigation lights are going to come on in the front. Your red and green light shows you your left side, right side. Also, when you press the switch to the right, it actually turns on your anchor light. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's also a switch here on the dash that lets you choose just the anchor light by itself, and that would be that switch turned to the left. So if you ever wonder what that switch was for, we'll go into more detail on the switches in just a moment here, but I wanted you to see that particular part of it. Coming inside the boat, you've got a full wraparound bench setup. At first glance here, they have a convertible lounger Yamaha has created. This gives you the ability to lounge, to spot in case you're skiing and you want to have someone spotting for you. And the way that this works here is you have a strap. What you'll do is just take that strap along with the bottom strap, use two hands, you'll pick up on it. If you'll notice in the bottom, there's a little hole here, a little lever, and there's a pin. So what you'll do is you just align that hole with that pin. I always do it with my finger, and then press down and it's locked. That makes it into a forward-facing seat. On the 240 this year, they've also added a new feature that gives you a glove box. A lot of people asked about that on the 230s, so if you notice, it's got a latch. It's fairly nice. It goes down deep here. A lot of room. You can put your important things, cell phone, wallet, keys, whatever. Just lock it back down. There's lights in here, so when you're driving at night, you can actually have some accent lighting on this side. You have cup holders, you have a handle, more cup holders and a pocket, and then additional non-skid padding on this side here. As we move back towards the back here, put this back down. Under the seat on this side, you have your battery compartment. The battery compartment normally would have two batteries. In this particular model, I don't have the second battery mounted and installed yet. But because of this being a 242 limited model, you have a bank of switches on the side here that allows you to cycle between battery 1, battery 2, completely turn all the switches off. You're completely static, there's no power. And you can actually run where one is being charged or both are being charged. There's a lot of neat features with that, but that's a special feature that you won't get on the SX model or on the AR, not to mention the second battery. And just to answer this question, normally as a dealer we put two cranking batteries in place. We don't generally stock the deep cycle batteries, but it's a good idea to get you a deep cycle battery if you can. That's just something that dealers don't normally do. This storage compartment is pretty large. It goes all the way underneath here, and it also will go back towards the stern of the boat. I don't know if you can see it because of the brightness out here, but there's a lot of storage that goes back. Some people have actually even moved their batteries further back and just repositioned the boxes. This year, if you notice this decal right here, this year Yamaha has made a change on 2010 models to the fire extinguishers have to be located inside this battery compartment here. So your dealer will now mount a fire extinguisher in this compartment. Furthermore, there's a requirement, if you'll follow me up here, to put your fire extinguisher, you have to have two now. The fire extinguisher will be mounted inside here, and there's another decal that shows you fire extinguisher inside this compartment. So just so that you're aware, on 2010 models, I believe that's also applicable to older model boats, but I know that we've been receiving bulletins that says that we have to put two fire extinguishers on these larger boats now. All right, moving back over, you see that you have a table mount here now. The boat comes with two distinctly different legs. The table mount we used in the rear has a different angle to it because of the angle of the swim platform. This one here actually mounts in this slot. Your table would be in this place, and it allows you, again, easy access in and out of the boat. While we're on that subject, if you look at the floor, this boat this year was designed with an easy access fuel tank compartment or fuel tank cover. This panel here comes out just by simply opening up the little tabs. 4 quick twists. So I can get this seat out of the way here. And the panel comes out. That's really great, especially if you're someone who's particular and tries to make sure they clean their boat often. I'm going to show you the fuel compartment. Easy access to the fuel tank itself and your fuel pumps. Also, for someone who's doing things later down the road with some upgrades, it's easy to access this area for new wiring to be run and things of that nature.